Some of the smartest people feel the most alone, not because they want to be it, but because they experience the world differently. At first, it does not make sense. You would think being intelligent makes life easier, with more understanding, better decisions, and stronger awareness. But there is a hidden side no one talks about. The more you understand, the harder it becomes to connect. Most conversations are surface level, built around routines, small talk, and simple opinions. For most people, that is enough. But for someone who thinks deeply, it feels empty. They are not looking for conversation, they are looking for meaning. They want to talk about ideas, purpose, and human behavior, but rarely find others who want the same. Over time, they stop trying. Psychology suggests that people with higher levels of cognitive ability can experience social disconnection when their environment does not match their level of thinking, often referred to as a lack of intellectual compatibility. It goes deeper than that. Smart people tend to overanalyze everything. Every word, every tone, every reaction gets replayed in their mind. They question how they sounded, whether they were understood, and if they said too much. This is not confidence, it is over-awareness, and over-awareness creates distance. They also struggle to feel understood. When they try to express something meaningful and the other person responds with indifference or changes the subject, it slowly builds a feeling that no one truly gets them. Loneliness, in this sense, is not about being alone, it's about not being understood. At the same time, intelligent people often feel more deeply. They notice patterns, read between the lines, and anticipate outcomes before they happen. This level of awareness brings emotional depth, but it also brings emotional weight. Research shows that heightened awareness is linked to increased sensitivity to both internal thoughts and external environments, which can lead to emotional overload. Another factor is selectiveness. Smart people do not connect easily, they do not open up quickly, and they do not trust just anyone. While others may have many connections, they tend to have fewer but deeper ones. The problem is that deep connections are rare, and in the process of waiting for something real, they experience long periods of isolation. They also question everything, from social norms to beliefs and expectations. They do not accept things at face value, they analyze them. But when you question everything, you begin to feel different, and when you feel different, you feel alone. In some cases, this leads to self-isolation, not because they want to be alone, but because it feels easier than constantly explaining themselves, easier than being misunderstood, and easier than pretending to fit in. Over time, that distance turns into loneliness. The deeper truth is that intelligence does not guarantee connection, because connection is not built on intelligence, it's built on emotional understanding. The most successful and fulfilled people are not the ones who know the most, but the ones who can connect, simplify their thoughts, understand others, and relate emotionally. This is emotional intelligence, and research consistently shows that it plays a major role in relationships and overall life satisfaction. The solution is not to think less, but to connect more. It is to stop trying to be perfectly understood and instead focus on understanding others. Not everyone will think like you, and that's okay, because connection does not come from similarity, it comes from empathy. The goal is not to find people who think exactly like you, but to find people who feel like home. In the end, being smart can make you aware, but learning to connect is what makes you feel less alone.